All right, News Now I-Team finding distribution capacity is outpacing the number of COVID vaccines Nevada is actually receiving from the federal government. The I-Team's David Charnes in studio here now with the numbers. And David, at the current rate, it's going to take some time for all of us to actually get vaccinated.
Yeah, a lot of time. Right now, Clark County can vaccinate up to 92,000 people a week. That number expected to rise as more private partners sign on to get the shot. But at this pace, do the math, it would take 26 weeks to vaccinate all of us here in Clark County once. Remember, though, you need 2 doses. Both Clark County Commissioner Marilyn Kirkpatrick, she's the chair, of course, and Congressman Stephen Horsford say this timeline will accelerate as the federal government sends more vaccines to Nevada. Right now, our state is getting just 42,000 doses a week, and that's actually up from 36,000 last week. We rank near last in terms of the number of us getting vaccinated. But Kirkpatrick telling me today the county is ready and waiting.
We have all of the pieces in place. We just really need more of the vaccine, and we'll be ready to go.
We have to put an all-of-government approach to crushing this virus, which means using all available avenues, including the Defense Production Act, as necessary to get more vaccines and all of the supplies that are necessary.
So right now, this is who is eligible to get the vaccine: healthcare workers, adults older than 70, public safety workers, and then what the state calls frontline community support, including what our Kristen Drummond was just talking about, teachers heading back to the classroom at the end of the month. Now, of course, not everybody wants this vaccine. Kirkpatrick saying about 70% of us living here in Clark County have expressed interest. That is still 1.5 million people, Brian.
And David, what about Nevada as a whole? 42,000 doses a week, frankly, doesn't sound like a lot.
Yeah, it's just not. It's the federal government that's allotting those numbers, and both the chair and congressman say more vaccine is on the way, with now the Biden administration actually buying more Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. But with 42,000 doses a week, it would take more than a year at this current pace to vaccinate everybody in Nevada, and again, that's just for that first dose. We need 2. Brian?
A pace that clearly needs to be picked up. Thank you, David.